Hey, what's up, Susanville? I want to show you my survival knife. Until recently, this is the only one I've owned for 17 years. Got it at a Springfield gun show in Massachusetts. It's made by Valois Knives out of Leighton, Pennsylvania, and I'll give you a quick look at it. First of all, the sheath is pretty high quality. Everything's been dinged up and used, so you'll note that. But this material is 17 years old and it's still soft and flexible, and there's nothing wrong with it. I've chewed up the leather on the sides through use, but it still looks fantastic. You got the paracord belt loops for your military web belts. You've got a belt loop for smaller belts. You've got paracord snap closure that goes over the knife. And this is it right here. So this is the Victor II survival knife, and you've got a 7-inch blade, 5-inch handle, 12 inches overall. You've got 440 stainless steel. It's a 1/4 inch thick, as you can see. All right. You've got a multicolored indestructible laminate, and it's got a few dings in it, but I mean, it's still in great condition. The hand guard is squared off, so you can use it as a hammer, as you can see. And I opted for the brass one. It was a little bit softer than the steel, so that you're not going to have it pinging back when you're hammering. Works well. You can baton with it. You've got your area here for it. And I'm usually chopping and doing heavy work with the bottom of the blade and doing my fine work with the top piece there. They've actually used this blade to hammer through via the pommel. They've hammered through a 50-gallon steel drum and then batoned with a piece of pipe and cut a steel drum in half with this. So it's pretty indestructible. That won't be an issue for you. And it's got kind of a clip point here, as you can see where it's ground down. Really nice. The handle offers really comfortable fit, and it's thick, and I've got a large to extra large hand, and it fits really well. The bottom of the blade here has some fittings for screwdriver tips and for some skill saw blades that they've modified to use with this handle. So I'll give you a look at that in a minute. All right, so this is the inside of the sheath, inside of where the survival kit is, and there's some elasticized strapping in here to hold down the sharpening stone and the blades, and everything else fits inside. As you can see, this material is still waterproof and pliable, and like I said, 17 years old. The zipper is original and functions great, so they chose some great materials when they made this. All right, so a quick look at what's inside. There's 25 feet of stainless steel braided rope for use with snares and anything else that you could use it for, any type of lashings, etc. You've got 5 snares here, and if I recall correctly, someone had gotten a permit when the system was first made, and they had gotten a permit to snare and trap a deer, and between the rope and the snares they were able to do that and procure the deer. And of course they processed it and used it as well, of course. All right, you've got a sharpening stone, a couple of D-rings for use with the snares. I mean, you can use it as a garrote if you have to. I added some guitar string and a couple of friction saws that can also double as snares. Fire striker, and this portion, it's got some waterproof matches and some tape, and I think that's a leader barrel and swivel. Got a couple of fishing hooks, black thread that was stocked with it, and added a little fishing lure. I think we got 25 feet of, I believe it's 600-pound test rope. Roofing nails, I added a couple extra larger ones, and some it looks like Sawzall blades that they added some rivets to, and the screwdriver tips. And the way those work is that you're going to be adding the screwdriver tips into this area here, holding it, turning it, and screwing that way. And as you can see, it holds very, very well. Now the saw blades actually go into this area here, and you'll be sliding those in, and reverse the knife, and finger pressure, believe it or not, will hold this blade while you saw through wood, and the metal blade here will actually, see how it slides in there and it hits the rivet. The finger pressure holds the blade snugly, and you can actually cut through fencing or metal bars with this blade. So pretty cool idea. And adding that, seeing how you already have a full tang blade, you may as well use it to add some tools. And this this pummel area here, you can certainly hammer with it. All right, guys, I actually found the paperwork in my files, and Valois knives out of Leighton, Pennsylvania. You can see the number there, 717-386-1153. Actually, that's the fax number. The top number is the phone number. I'm not sure if they have the same number after 17 years, but I'm sure that you can research this and probably find it online. It's pretty indestructible. I mean, well worn and full functioning after 17 years, to include the zipper on the sheath and the sheath materials. You can't go wrong. All right, guys. Peace. Safe trails.